Hey, this is Life for Sean Renee here. Back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about my sister spit on me. Let's watch the video.
Okay, y'all, I got something to tell you, and it's about my family. Something happened yesterday, and so just a little context. I was supposed to work last night. It was really slow at the restaurant. They were looking for people, to go home. I took the cut, with all respect, that's just my part-time job. So I really wanted the other servers to work, and, serving is their only job. So I just let them have it. But I was on the schedule. I was not supposed to be home. I just randomly was home. I'm sitting in my car. A car pulls up. And I'm looking. And then people begin to hop out the car. There's children. The kids get out the car. And then the car speeds off. Right? My nieces and nephews, two of them, start walking up to my door. Mind you, I'm in my car. They can't see me. But I start walking up to my door. And then the same car that dropped them off and sped off circled the block and came back down my street just to see if I was home and opened the door. It was their father. Their father dropped them off in the street and sped off. Right? Cool. My nieces and nephews looking through my car, they see me. Auntie Tashe, Auntie Tashe. And of course I give them a hug, but I'm livid. And I call my mama. And I'm just like, their father just dropped him off here at the street, sped off. Like, what? I mean, I gotta work. Like, this is such an inconvenience to me. And let's be real, this isn't the first time that has happened. This is not the first time that they dropped their kids off and just rolled off. I have multiple cars, so the first thing they think is, all her cars is in the driveway. I know she's home. I'm leaving. Versus if one of the cars was missing or whatever, they would have maybe assumed that I wasn't home because I'm driving in one of the cars. Anyway, I gets on the phone. I text their father, you come back and get your kids right now. Mind you, my nieces and nephews are the children of my sister. Me and my sister, we don't speak. We're not cool. If y'all been following me for a while, I used to take care of my nephew. Yeah, that's nephew's mama. We not cool, none of that. And this will be multiple parts. But I gets on the phone and I'm texting, their father, you come back and get your kids right now. These are your kids. You come here. I can't deal with your sister. She this, that. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I get on the phone. I text my sister. You come get your kids. Your baby daddy dropped them off in the street and sped off. You come get them. And she start wanting to, argue about the sideline stuff. Hey, I don't got time. I told him, I told her, you come get your kids or I'm going to call the cops. And text message. I told my sister, you come get your kids or I'm going to call the cops. She responded, please do. Thank you. Part 2.
Isn't that abandonment? Like, isn't that just like being neglectful of just dropping off your kids at somebody else's house? Mind you that you are related, but you don't know if that person got something to do. And by you just sitting there because you're mad at the mom, you're gonna sit there and drop off the kids like that. Don't even know if the aunt has something to do. Gotta go to work. Gotta take care of herself. And you over here just dropping off kids like like everybody's a daycare. That's not how that works. If you have some issues, you can bring it to the police or bring it to the mom. Grandma can't watch. I don't know. Let's watch part 2.
Okay, so this is part 2 of my family drama. If you didn't see part 1, go check it out. Okay, so where I left off at is where I told y'all that my sister's baby daddy dropped their kids off in the street and he sped off. And I messaged him and I messaged her. I said, you come back and get your kids or I'm going to call the cops. And my sister responded, please do. Thank you. Say less. 911. I called immediately. Called the cops, gave the full report. From the dispatcher, I'm assuming that the dispatcher called the baby daddy and also called my sister from the report that I gave. Because then then the baby daddy texts me about, oh, you want to tell DFS, Child Protective Services, or you want to tell detectives. And then on the flip side, my sister gonna text me, I'm on the way to get my kids. I had to call the police for you to come get your kids. Cool. Come get them. That was the point. Come get them. Right? Boom. Um, she don't. Her lights is off. The kids been missing school. She don't have a car, so she had to take an Uber to my house to come get the kids. Right? Mind you, my house is laced with cameras, so I'm seeing the car pull up. And now I knew something was off because any other time, like back in the day when we was cool and I was watching her kids, she'll just tell me she's outside, send the kids outside, or she'll send like her older son, my nephew, she'll send my nephew to the door to come get the kids. So when I seen her coming up, approaching my door, I grabbed my Stanley Cup. I grabbed my Stanley Cup and I was ready. You know, I went ahead and, she knocked on the door. I went ahead and sent the kids out. I'm standing behind the kids. I let the kids go out first. She pushed past the kids and she spit on me. She spit on me. So, of course, I'm going out the door. I'm ready to square up because it's going down. She spat on me and I followed them out. Mind you, my front door was left open. Okay, so my Stanley Cup, it was full of hot lemon water. I threw it on her. I threw it in her face. And then I turned around and I realized that my door was still wide open. I hurried up and went to go close my door because I'm like, I don't want no, like a possum or no critters to walk in my house. So I put my Stanley Cup back in the house, closed my door, and I went out and squared up with my sister again. She started running. She started running around the Uber car. And of course, like, no disrespect to the Uber driver. He like, I'm just here. I'm just trying to do my job. And I just start feeling real, not right for the man at work. And I'm like, y'all, look how y'all mama is doing in front of y'all. I'm not gonna beat y'all mama up in front of y'all. She spit on me and ran. She running around the car. She's a bitch. You feel me? Like, it's never been that. She was like, oh, you a police calling ass bitch. You got cameras around your house. Exactly. Cameras here, and here, and even some that you can't see. So it's like, I had to do all that for you to come get your children. Your kids. This is why I always say there's nothing wrong with somebody who's saying that they don't want kids, because there's people out here who have kids and then realize that they really don't want to be a parent. We never did fight. She kept running around. She hopped inside the Uber car, and the Uber car obviously just hurry up and sped off.
You know what I'm confused about? You told her to call the police in the first place. So if you call the police, to mind you, she's trying to make a record of you constantly dropping off your kids at her house when she knows she got to go to work, and you being so disrespectful and going ahead and sitting there spitting on her. That is disgusting. First of all, second of all, she did you a solid for even keeping your kids. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even be bothered to sit there and spit on her? Now, mind you, she came in clutch with that daggone Stanley Cup, and you know what? She did what she had to do. But I'm going to definitely upload part 3. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.